All right, guys. Sorry, I had a little snag there. Mouse kind of got double clicked and it accidentally hit the button that causes the stream to end, but I think I got it recovered. Sorry, bear with me here 1 second. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. It's looking good on my end. Let me just make sure that YouTube might have started a fresh video. Let me take a look. Anthony, I haven't randomed the teams yet. Hang tight with me for 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, I've almost done that about a dozen times, and I finally did it. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Okay, I think it's still good. I think everything's still streaming. We're still rolling. YouTube looks like it's good. All right, sorry about that, Bells. Well, hang on. I think it is. Yeah, okay. Cool. YouTube's working. All right. Let me get my chats back up here. There we go. I'll try to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't start skipping or anything. But look, it looks like we're clean. Sorry, there's, like I said, there's a just kind of double click the mouse there and accidentally bumped into the stop stream in there. So was able to get it back up before I think it cut anything. I think should be good. All right, guys, I have got a 10 boxer. This one is a random team break. So we're going to randomize those teams here in just a minute. We're going to give everyone just a minute to get hopped in. Before we jump in, though, let me get some help from the chat. I need a letter. Let's do letters, not numbers. Letter between A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Letter between A and I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Yep. Like one through 9. But A through I need 2 letters. I'm going to let you guys pick the recap boxes or the repack boxes. Michael grabbing 5 on the right. Got you, bud. If you guys are new to the breaks, I'll walk you through those live fills here in just a second. So I got Michael. G and D. Appreciate you, Anthony. So A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. There's G. Reason I asked for letters, not numbers, because I got numbers used on the list there on the left and right hand side of the screen. That's for the live fills to run after the breaks. If you guys want to keep cutting, I used to get a lot of requests, people asking after the break was over, hey, can we get something else going? Can we get another break? Just found it was a lot easier if we start at the beginning and fill those as we go. So we are trying to live fill. I got 2 different options. I've got a 2-boxer and a 3-boxer. So kind of keeping in the spirit with the theme of the break. Grabbed another of each of those Asia boxes. So 3-boxer, 2020, 2021, 2022, just like we have in the main break. Put 3 of those together. It's basically a hobby box. The 3 combined are going to be 12 packs, 3 autos. You get a bunch of numbered parallels, paper, chromes. I mean, it is just like a hobby box. The only difference being is we'll also get some of those. They look like mega refractors, but prior to this year, they would call those Asia refractors. So, because you get those out of these Asia boxes. So they look like megas. But that's the only thing about them. They're all first Bowmans. I mean, it is a retail box, or excuse me, it is a hobby box. But I've got those at $75 a spot. So each spot gets 3 randomly assigned teams. So it's $25 a team, just in batches of 3 there on that 3-box break. That's over there on the right-hand side of the screen. On the left hand, I got a 2-boxer, Topps Chrome Update Hobby, and a Multiverse. So the same, again, Multiverse also in the main break as well today, but need to make sure that we get some cards there, so each spot gets some something for me to ship them. So we want to pair it up with another box like that. So 2-boxer, Topps Chrome Update Hobby, Rare Edition Multiverse. That one is at $52 a spot, so it's priced at retail. Blowout's got them. I think these are $280, and then these are $250. So it comes out to $520 divided by 10, $52 a spot. Got everything just priced out at retail. So if you guys want to claim spots in either of those, just claim the spot number there in the chat. I'll update the list with your name on it. You don't need to send any payments, though. Let's hold off on sending payments until we make sure we were actually able to close it. If we try to get it closed, if a few people claim some spots, but we finish the main break today and we just aren't able to get the live fill closed, we'll end the stream. No harm, no foul. We tried. Not going to keep you guys on here all night. If it's there, great, we'll run it. If not, we'll call it. If we're close, if we're a couple spots away, we might give it just a minute there at the end of the stream, but that's about as long as we'll wait. If it's not there, like I said, we'll save it for next time. Michael grabbing 5 on the left. Appreciate it. Go ahead and get you on here. Guys, when you claim spots, do it just like that. Let me know if you want your spot on the left side or the right side, or if you want to say the 2-boxer or the 3-boxer, multiverse versus draft. I mean, just something to specify which list you're asking to be put on. Don't just say spot 2. Don't know which one you want. One hand in that. There we go. If you were in any of my breaks last week, everything from last week was sorted and packaged up today. We'll get the labels printed tomorrow. My sorter came in early today, so we may start the label process tonight. So some of you guys may get messages tonight, like maybe while we're breaking. I think my wife's working on the labels now. Or is about to. But typically what we do is we sort and package everything from the previous week on Monday. We take the weekend off. We break Monday through Friday, weekend off, sort and package on Monday, print labels on Tuesday. We'll DM you a picture of the label as it's being printed. That'll come from me, by the way. And then we'll drop everything off on Wednesday. So today's the first day of this upcoming shipping cycle. We'll break all week this week, and then after the weekend, we'll consolidate the shipping. Do me a favor, DM me your address if I haven't shipped to you before, just so we have it, because that's where we're going to pull them from, is from my DM. So just DM that over to me. Anthony grabbing 2 on the right. Got you, bud. Let's put you in. I like 3. Put you in 3. That was my number. And then we'll copy paste. And let's put you in. Let's put you in 9. There we go. And then last thing up, guys, the paper spot. So Terry went ahead and claimed $10 on the paper spot in the main break. So we'll start off with Terry in the slot. I don't know if I tagged you in here, Terry. Terry, I'm going to tag you right now. So if you're already in here watching, just disregard. But again, I don't think I tagged you on the video. So here, I'm going to tag you right there in the comments real fast. Let's see. Nathan grabbing spot 8 on the right. You got it. But Mickey claiming 12 on the paper. I see you, Mickey. So the paper, it's all of the unnumbered base paper from the breaks, and we're gonna have a bunch of it in this one. So you got all 3 of the Asia boxes and the Bowman Draft, the hobby. Again, it's basically a third of a hobby box. It's got papers and chrome, just like the hobby box does. So all of the chrome base and chrome inserts, that all still gets sorted and shipped. It's just and the numbered paper, and if we by chance pull an auto on paper, those would still get shipped as well. It's just that unnumbered base papers all being auctioned off to the highest bidder. So I got Mickey in at $12 as the high bid there. So if you want to outbid him, just drop a bid amount there in the chat. I'll update the list at the end of the break. Whoever has the highest bid will make a last call. We'll say sold. Whoever has the highest bid at that point takes all of the unnumbered base paper for that amount. I'll top load some of the higher prospects we're looking for, just as a courtesy to whoever takes the paper spot. But for the most part, I'm just going to send it as a big bulk spot. All right, and then Nathan in spot number 8. And then I think we're ready to go. Try to give everybody a chance to get in here. Let's, I guess we probably need to random some teams first, though, right? All right, forgot about that part. Let's do that. Here we go, guys. So here is the list. I have got Nick Bahan in spots 1 and 2. Scott Dorman, I got you in spot 3. Matt Cullens in 4 and 5. Nathan Reppert's in 6 and 7. Michael Shinke's in 8. Rebecca Ann Patterson's in 9. Michael Shinke's in 10. Anthony Cox 11. Michael Dyer's in 12. Jeff Bryant's in 13. John Spurbeck's in 14. Brett Nazarek is in 15. Joe Iokaben is in 16. Kurt McHenry in 17. Rebecca Ann Patterson in 18. Justin Fenton in 19. Joe's in 20. Joe Iokaben's in 20. Joe Violetta's in 21. Skylar Dugan's in 22. John Spurbeck's in 23. Anthony Cox 24. Joe Iokaben is in 25. Michael Shinke's in 26. Rebecca Ann Patterson 27. Joe Iokaben is in 28. Justin Fenton 29. And Brett Nazarek in spot number 30. That's my 1 through 30 spots. And then let's bring on the randomizer. So I got a 10-box baseball PYT for today, 5/4/26. That's our 10-boxer. 5 times on the randomizer. I got the Arizona Diamondbacks down to the Washington Nationals. So as always, guys, we spin. There's 30 teams on the list. As always, we spin it 5 times. We don't bother with the dice roll. It's live. So just 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized, that 5th and final time, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'll copy and paste the name. I'll drop it next to your all's list of names. And then whatever team you have next to your name is the team that you have for the break. Right? We'll give you a quick trade window right after if you guys don't want to do any like buy, sell, trade. And then once that chat's down, we will go ahead and start. So best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Mariners down to the Giants. So we're going to copy. Minimize. Actually, here, let me bring that. Sorry, that's my list. I got a fancy one for you guys. And let me just paste. There we go. All right, so I got Nick Bahan with the Mariners and the Braves, Scott Dorman with the Rockies, Matt Cullen, Tigers and Yankees, Nathan Reppert with the Twins and Phillies, Michael Shinke with the A's, Rebecca Ann Patterson with the Brewers, Michael Shinke with the Diamondbacks, Anthony Cox with the Cubs, Michael Dyer with the Reds, Jeff Bryant Pirates, John Spurbeck Rangers, Brett Nazarek with the Orioles, Joe Iokaben with the Astros, Kurt McHenry with the Nats, Rebecca with the Blue Jays, Justin Fenton with the Mets, Joe Iokaben with the Rays, Joe Violetta with the Padres, Skylar Dugan with the Cardinals, John Spurbeck with the Royals, Anthony Cox with the Guardians, Joe Iokaben with the Angels, Michael Shinke with the Dodgers, Rebecca Ann Patterson with the Red Sox, Joe Iokaben with the White Sox, Justin Fenton with the Marlins, and Brett Nazarek with the Giants. And then I'm going to also add this down here. We'll keep that scrolling throughout the break. I'll pull that list off and we'll go, full screen. But I'll keep that that bottom ticker scrolling. Anthony is wanting to know, Nick, do you want to trade Braves? He's got Cubs or Guardians for trade bait. Keep in mind, there's a bunch of different chasers on the board there with the 4 years of draft. So I had to kind of go through and just kind of skim through the checklist a little bit, kind of a reminder on some of these, and keep in mind some of these guys aren't on the same team. Like Garrett Crochet is a White Sox. He was first Bowman was with Chicago. So a few of these guys are on different ones. You got any questions on those? Let me know. But Chase DeLauder, Chandler Simpson, Jackson Holiday, Jacob Mizorowski, they're all in 22. The 21 box, you're looking at Carson Williams, Marcelo Mayer, Bubba Chandler. The 2020 box has Jordan Walker, Pete Crow Armstrong, Garrett Crochet, Austin Wells, Spencer Torkelson. Is Dalton Rushing? Where's his at? I wanted to look that up before we went live, and I forgot. Let me see. Is he one of these? First Bowman. Look that up. It is, yeah, I think he's in the 22. 22 Bowman draft. Yeah. So Dalton Rushing, who is red hot right now, he's one we're looking for here in the 22. Let's see. Joe says, Matt, interested in trades for the Tigers. Nathan says, trade for Angels. Justin says, I'd trade Cubs for Marlins. Dodgers. Sorry, Braves on my team. Doesn't look like we got anything through so far, but we got some flyers in there. We'll give it just a minute. Guys, I don't have it on the screen right now, but for the live fills, I wanted to here, let me put this back up here. I wanted to have another shot here for those of you that liked this aspect of the break. I probably won't do these super often. I'm sure we'll probably do one again, but just kind of I just wanted to change a pace for today, so I figured, you know what, let's offer it up again. That's the live fill, so it's a 3-boxer on the live fill. It's $75 per spot. Each spot gets 3 random teams in a 3-box on the live. So that is priced pretty much at retail. It's hard to nail down an exact retail price because they are kind of hard to find. But, you know, the 2025 hobby box is like, I think it's $840 right now on Blowout. Right before we went live, I think not right before, but earlier today I looked it up, and it was $840. So I'm at $750 on, like I said, a 3-year class that actually has quite a few that are you know, solid chasers. Jordan Walker's selling for a ton right now out of that 2020 box. That's the second time he's been the big chase in that one. Pass on Phillies or Twins. All right, let's make a last call. Try to get started for you guys. All right, take a screenshot if you need it. Again, I'll keep those. I'll keep the teams rolling there across the bottom. I'm going to try to keep my beak wet during the break. We've got like allergy season just kind of kicking up here in Oregon. And it manifests with me with just like scratchy throat. So I'll keep hitting that coffee. Got a big tall one. All right. Good luck, guys. We got 4 spots down in the draft 3-boxer. Also got 1 spot down in the 2-box multiverse. I don't know who that is. All right, guys, we'll start with the blasters. Good luck. JP Sears, Justin Hageman, Moises Ballesteros, rookie debut, Ray Wave, and Liam Hicks, rookie. All the Ray Waves, the base refractors, those second-tier rookies, all the unnumbered parallels, I'll sleeve all those after the break. We'll top load as we go, but the sleeve-only stuff we'll do later. Mike Yastrzemski, I got color. Manny Machado, Fortune 15. Liam Hicks, rookie sepia. And a blue Ray Wave Taylor Rogers is 60 out of 150. That one's going to the Cubbies. Cubs, that was Anthony in the 11. I'll try to find you guys on most of the hits we pull, just in case you missed the live and hadn't seen your name roll across yet. Nathan Wiles, Dustin May, Willie Castro, Sepia, Allen Roden. Jake Mangum, Hunter Goodman, All-Star, Allen Roden, Sepia, Spencer Torkelson. Max Meyer, Marcelo Mayer debut, rookie debut, Dylan Cruz, Sepia, Maverick Hanley. I guess happy Star Wars Day to those of you guys who are Star Wars fans. I've actually never seen one of them. At this point, I'm pot committed, so. I've had to turn down some insistence at this point. Isaac Paredes, Chandler Simpson debut, Eric Fetty, refractor, and Ryan McMahon. Geraldo, Caden Dana debut, Ryan Fitzgerald, Freddie Freeman. So we got the one numbered out of the first blaster. Let's see if we can find an auto in the second one. Come on now. This is the only non-Bowman draft in the box outside of the repacks. Trent Grisham, Jack Dreyer, Shane Smith, Ray Wave, and Matt Shaw debut. Yeah, the megas, all of the hobbies, all draft. Mason Miller, Cole Henry rookie, Austin Slater, Sepia, Fortune 15, Chase Dollander. David Bednar, Tung Che Chang, Cade Gibson, Sepia, and Carlos Duran. Dumper, Chandler Simpson, rookie. Let's leave that one up. Saran Lau, Sepia, and Kobe Mayo, rookie debut. Give me a hit. Let's see some ink. Justin Steele, Caleb Durbin, Chase Dollander, Sepia, Cade Horton. Two more from the Blasters. Carlos Santana, Zebby Matthews, debut. Trent Grisham's refractor, and Adrian Del Castillo, debut. Nick Pivetta, Edgar Cuero, debut. David Morgan, and Garrett Crochet. No numbered in that one, or autos. Got the numbered in the first one, though. Got the blue Ray Wave in the first one. Let's see if the megas give us a little better luck. Layout's a little different on the megas. We'll have 5 base packs and then 2 mega packs. The mega packs are the fun ones. It's where we get numbered parallels, autos, image variations, fun stuff like that. The base packs are just base. So base chromes, they do throw a couple of lasers in there, unnumbered parallels. So hopefully we get those on some chaser prospects. But we'll just kind of churn through the base packs. I'll run through them fast. We got Peter Casal, Max Williams first. Andrew Salas, Ethan Petrie, Nate George, Jamie Arnold first. Liam Doyle first. Josh Hammond, Michael Fisher, Michael Oliveto first. Laser, Slade Caldwell, Brady Ebel first. Adonis Guzman, Jordan Yost first. Gabe Davis, Shotaro Mori, Riley Quick first. Seth Hernandez, Pico Cone, Antonio Jimenez, Laser. Oh, man, I thought I could get through that whole thing. I did not. J.D. Thompson, Alfredo Duno, J.B. Middleton, Kyson Witherspoon, and Connor Essenberg. Oh, man. Man, just needed a second. Just dropped my voice in the middle of that pack. I've been feeling that coming for a couple of days. Like I said, not sick, just allergies. Johnny Slowinski, Ethan Frey. Is that black? Ooh. Hang on. In action, Ike Irish die cut. Cody Miller. That is a black. That's going to be to 10. First Bowman, Josh Hammond. 1 out of 10. KC. Let me drop one for the color. KC was John Spurbeck in the 23. Nice black first Bowman on the first rounder, 28th overall pick. There we go. Retail popping. I'm going to top load that Frey. Got a Jedi Judge on the 4th. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like that. Ryan Weidman, Jesus Made, Travis Bazana, AJ Russell, and then Kevin McGonigal prize prospects, all mega refractors. Yeah, I haven't watched them, but I can still appreciate that. All right. Mega number dos. Give me an auto, though. I mean, look, we get another black to 10. I guess I'll take that. I won't complain, no auto. But I would like to get one here out of the retail. Tell you what, for my sake, we'll do this by the pack this time. Mason Morris, Eduardo Tait, Landon Harmon, Jesus Made, Ryan Mitchell, first laser. We'll take that one. For the Cardinals, one of the first they're looking to see. We're going to come back to this class after the Asia boxes. We'll come back for the main, or for the hobby. Who had the Cardinals? That was Skyler in the 22. Kason Cunningham first. Josiah Hartshorn. Steele Hall first. Justin Lampkin. Yandel Ricardo. CJ Gray. Ryan Mitchell first. Nate Snead. Ryan Sloan. Justin Lampkin first laser. Caleb Bonnemer, Murph Gray, Eduardo Quintero, Colin Yeeman, and Carlos LaGrange. Trevor Cohen, Carson Benj, Billy Carlson first chrome, Tim Piaston, and Caleb Bonnemer laser. I'm going to go ahead and top load that Billy Carlson for the White Sox, who you're looking for. And then our mega packs. Another black. What we got? Ethan Conrad first. Tyler Bremner first. Nice. Johnny Slowinski. Ethan Frey first. Again. Prize prospects. Dax Kilby. Couple good ones there. So that's a second Ethan Frey. Huh. Tyler Bremner and Ethan Conrad. Bunch of base hits. Ryan Weidman, Jesus Made, Travis Bazana, AJ Russell, and Mitch Voigt first. So no autos in the retail. So for the slabs, the rare slabs are 39. The raw card reviews are 9. So, and what he's referencing is the rare edition slabs. So, rare edition's a grading company out here in Beaverton, Oregon. We came across them a few years ago at the National. Like, really fell in love with their slabs. This is what their slabs look like. They're the ones that use the polycarbonate shell and the Gorilla Glass on both sides. Hands down, the nicest slabs on the market. They don't sell for what PSA does, but no one does. As far as like just good quality, they are nice. They are really, really nice slabs. The price on those are $39, but it's a little bit higher quality with the Gorilla Glass. It feels like an iPhone in your hand, and the turnaround's fast on them. So we're such big fans of theirs that I actually teamed up with them. I break out like directly out of their warehouse, so I'm in the rare edition warehouse breaking right now. What we do is I can get you guys just expedited service there. The turnaround time on them for you guys are it's like 5 days. And sometimes they're a little bit quicker, but what we do a lot of in the streams are these raw card reviews. So this is what they would offer if they were like set up at a show, or if they went to like an LCS and set up. Beckett does these. A lot of companies will do them, but it's just the grade only without the slab. Instead of putting it in a flimsy like card saver, they put it in an actual one touch with the sleeve inside to protect the surface, tamper-proof label, and a full-blown grade. For you guys, next day grading, $9. So $9. What we'll do is if there's a card that you get in the break that you like, just let me know. Hey, RCR, this one, that one. What card was it? I'll pull it aside. I'll put a Post-it note on it to a raw card review for you with your name on it. I'll walk it back when I leave here today and leave it in the graders room. Tomorrow, before they leave, they'll bring it back to me. Done. It's finished, ready to go. So, and there's no paperwork needed. You just send $9 to the same place you send your break payments. I'll take care of the rest. All right, that is, like I said, that's an option for anything you guys hit here in my breaks. All right, let's go to the draft. We'll go chronologically. We'll go 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, Pull the Bowman's Best Carson Bench to 5. Don't need graded. Figure looks sweet in a slap. That would look. It would look great. It'd look really good. Yeah, and you can absolutely send them in to have them done as well. They have an option for cards. I mean, I would only really use this for cards that I know there's something wrong with them. They're not going to grade. But they have an option of. I'm gonna crack them all open. You know what? Here, we won't do that. That's kind of weird. Let's just go through them. They have an option for a PC. So like instead of putting a grade on it, if you don't want to get a 6 because you know there's something wrong with it, they have the option of instead of putting the 6 grade on it, they can just mark it as PC. Speaking of PC, Pete Crow Armstrong, first Bowman. So that's for the paper. So I'm going to top load that for whoever ends up taking the paper. But all of this unnumbered base paper is being auctioned off. I'm going to skim through it kind of fast. It's all being auctioned off to the highest bidder. I'm going to try my best to catch everybody. Numbered paper goes with its team. Spencer Torkelson, number 1 overall. Goes to the Tigers, 402 out of 499. So sky blue paper to the Tigers. Spencer Torkelson, first Bowman. Spot on the right side, Brett, you got it. We'll update that here in 1 second. Geraldo Perdomo, refractor. Zach Daniels, first Bowman refractor. Nick Bitsko, this is the Asia, which again looks just like the Megas. I mean, this was the Mega from 25. Same style card. Well, extremely close. But that's the Asia. Carson Tucker and Carson Ragsdale. And then we got our Chromes, Shea Langoliers, Kyle Isbell, Connor Phillips, and an insert Max Meyer 20 and 20. That's why I say it's basically a third of a hobby box. It's all first Bowmans. It's not like a different card set or anything. There's paper, there's chromes, there's inserts, there's refractors, there's numbered parallels, and it's 1 auto per box. Again, just as a courtesy to whoever takes the paper spot, I'm going to top load some of these top few chasers. So Pete Crow Armstrong, definitely one of those we're looking for. So we'll top load him for the paper spot. And then Brett says spot number 7 on the right side. Gotcha. That puts us at halfway closed on the 3-boxer. Pack 2. Austin Hendrick. Ed Howard. Remember that one. Owen Casey. Top load that one. I forgot he's in that one. Evan Carter. Not bad. Garrett Crochet. Hitting all of them on the paper. Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a refractor. Mets. The Mets, that was... Who's got them? New York is... There's the Yankees. Who's got the Mets? There they are. Justin Fenton in the 19. So Pete Crow Armstrong, first Bowman refractor. The centering was the big issue on these 2020s. That one looks pretty good. I mean, it's maybe, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to dead centered. Pete Crow Armstrong, nice. Nick York, another good one. First Bowman refractor, Bo Sox. Jordan Westberg, first Asia. Jackson Kowar, Asia. Justin Chamberlain, first Asia. And then Burl Carraway, first. Jack Santos, first. Kyle Isbell on the insert. That is not numbered. Couple inserts there. And then franchise futures, Ed Howard and Burl Carraway. Forgot he was the Met. yeah, he started off as a Met. He wasn't a Met for many products, but his first is a New York Met. He was drafted by the Mets. I said paper actually hit a few there. And just as a courtesy to the paper spot, I'm going to top load a few of these. Paper spot will be solid in this one. Should be a good stack. All right. 2 packs to go. Still haven't hit our auto yet. 15, the new high bid on the paper. Garrett Mitchell first. Mason Wynn first. Hunter Green, refractor. Daxton Fulton, first refractor. Jay Groom, Asia. Nick Gonzalez, first Asia. Cole Henry, first Asia. Mitchell Parker, first. Hudson Haskin, first. Keone Cavasso, 20 and 20. Nick York. And then the rest of the paper. There's a very decent chance that I missed some of those papers. I will do my best, though. So should have an auto in this last one. No, hang on. 15 paper. I got you. I think the auto might be on color. It looks like it might be blue. Another Nick Gonzalez. Volpe second. Good luck, guys. Colt Keith, first refractor, Tigers. Oswald Peraza, refractor. Jordan Balazovic, Asia. Daniel Espino, Asia. Bryce Jarvis, Asia. Michael Bush, Bailey Horn. Glimpses of Greatness, Marco Luciano. And the auto to 150. Bailey Horn, first Bowman, 116 out of 150. 2020 fifth rounder for the White Sox. White Sox getting the auto in this one. We do get it on color, just not one of the prospects we were particularly looking for. White Sox had a good first Bowman pitcher prospect. Was hoping that'd be the Garrett Crochet, though. Bailey Horn to 150. White Sox are Joe in the 28. Joe Ackerman. All right, let's try 21. We got the Pete Crow Armstrong refractor. We did get some color. Got some color on the auto. Just didn't get the prospects we were looking for there. 2021, Carson Williams, Marcelo Mayer, Bubba Chandler. Probably the weaker of the three, for sure. Also the cheapest of the three. Still got some chase, just not as many. Brady House first. Jordan Lawler first. Oh, the layout's a little different on these. Maddox Bruns first refractor. Robert Hassel refractor. Yeah, very different. Cameron Colley first base. Chrome. Austin Hendrick, Asia. Reginald Preciado, Asia. Dalen Lyle, first Asia. Luis Angel Acuna, base chrome. Michael Morales, that's a gold, true gold to 50. 9 out of 50. First Bowman pitcher for the Mariners. Third rounder. Michael Morales, first Bowman, true gold. Mariners, by the way, that was Nick Mahan in the 1. Also had Henry Davis and Anthony Solometo, base chromes. Come on. You get one big prospect chaser we're looking for here. First up, the paper. Green paper is going to its team. That is Julio Carreras, 22 out of 99. Carreras green to the Rockies, Colorado. That was Scott Dorman in the 3. Pedro Leon refractor. Noah Miller first refractor. Adrian Del Castillo first Asia. Heriberto Hernandez and Brennan Davis Asias. Kyle Manzardo first for the Rays. Landon Marceau first. Jordan Groshans and Ryan Cusick. Top load the numbered. Carreras. Carson Williams. Top load that one. Nice one for the paper. And then refractors, Kelvin DeCastro and Wes Kath first. Robert Pawson, Tommy Mace first, and Denzel Clark first. All three of those last ones were Asias. And then John Rhodes first, Po Yu Chen, Jordan Groshans, and Jordan Lawler, Ryan Bliss, franchise futures for the Diamondbacks. All base. Yeah, we'll top load the C-Dub paper. 17 on the paper to Mickey. Last one should be the auto. Been able to sweat it down these first two boxes. Hoping for some more color on this auto. Let's see, Benny Montgomery first. Jackson Jobe first. Harry Ford first. Marcelo Mayer. There we go. Top load that one for the paper spot. Refractors, Ryan Cusick first. Bobby Witt refractor. Kyle Conley first Asia. Jaden Hill first Asia. Julio Asia. Dominic Hamill first. Riley Green. Genesis, Gavin Williams. And to $4.99, it's a refractor auto. Lonnie White Jr., first Bowman. $3.59 out of $4.99. First Bowman refractor auto. Second rounder. So they had Henry Davis, who was the, I believe, number 1 overall catcher in this class. That's their second, though. Lonnie White Jr. to $4.99 refractor auto. Pirates. Let's put this in a thicker one. Pirates were Jeff Bryant in the 13. Second straight auto that was on color. That one a refractor. Just need to narrow that one in on the chasers we're looking for. Top load this real quick for the base paper. Yeah, paper stack's going to be nice. Already up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We haven't even got to the hobby. You know that's good for another 5 to 7. Last of the Asias. The 22 class, which honestly, it's probably the most chasers out of the 2022 class. You got a bunch. You got a bunch of good ones. 2020 is really solid too, but 22 is pretty deep. Oh, the layouts on this is a little weird. Hold on. Trying to remember how to cut that. Rain Donkin. I'm not reading all these. Chandler Simpson first. Elijah Green first. Jackson Holiday first. There we go. Jacob Melton first. Jace Young. All going to the paper spot. Colton Cowser refractor. J.R. Ritchie first refractor. Justin Campbell first Asia. Elijah Green first Asia. Daniel Cueva Asia refractor. Jordan Lawler base. Ezekiel Tovar. Oscar Colas. Elijah Green Invicta. This is a thicker stocked. Just leave that one up. We got 5 spots down. We're halfway closed on the 3-boxer there on the right-hand side of your screen. $75 gets you 3 random teams in a 3-box break of the 3 that we just did. So 2020, 2021, 2022 Asia boxes. Same deal in that one. We'll have a paper spot there as well if we close that. Got those priced at retail. Just at retail divided by 10. Numbered paper does still go with its team. That is Blake Burkhalter first. Paper. Brooks Lee first. So that'll go Blake Burkhalter. Paper should be to 99. That is not on the back. It's on the front. There it is. 16 out of 99. That'll go Braves. That is Nick Mahan in the 2. Hayden Dunhurst, first refractor. Matt McLean, refractor. Anthony Gutierrez and Blaze Jordan, as well as Nick York, Asias. Zach Veen, Dylan Beavers, Joe Lamp, first chromes, and then heir apparent Zach Neto. Man, I'm hoping we can get one big one here on these Asias. I mean, you know you're not going to hit every class, but I was hoping to at least hit one of them good. Might get another shot on the live fills. Color coming up. Looks yellow. There's Dalton Rushing. Again, red hot right now. We'll top load that for the paper spot. Connor Prelip, first refractor. Brenner Cox, first refractor. Kenya Hudgens, first Asia. Jimmy Crooks and Alex Freeland, first Asias. Nazir Mule, first. J.R. Ritchie, first. Jack Brannigan, first. And not the auto. Roberto Campos on a lava. That's a gold lava or yellow lava. 48 out of 75. So Tigers, Detroit, Matt Cullen. top load that rushing. So 3 straight boxes. Got the auto sweated down to the last pack. Come on. One time. Give me one we're looking for. All base paper, all being auctioned off. Looking for chasers. Jet Williams first. There's a Chase DeLauder. We'll top load that one for the paper spot as well. Refractors, Chase DeLauder. There we go. Back to back. Who had the guards? Guardians were... There they are. Anthony Cox in the 24. Getting the Chase DeLauder refractor. First Bowman. Samuel Munoz, refractor. Luis Angel Acuna, Asia. Landon Sims, first Asia. Kumar Rocker, first Asia. Brooks Lee, first Chrome. William Bergola, base. It's going to be a base auto coming up. Jacob Mizrowski and Eric Brown Jr. on the blackjack insert. The auto, first Bowman auto. Brenner Cox. So first Bowman Nationals auto. Kurt McHenry in the 17. Fourth rounder. 2 out of 3 on colors, not bad at all. I mean, it's like getting a hobby box with 2 numbered, 1 base. Nothing wrong with that. Would have liked to have seen some bigger names on it. Hopefully in the live fill. Some good refractors, though. I'm going to top load a few of those from that last pack. Chase DeLauder refractor. And then I'm going to do that Kumar Rocker as well. Yeah, I did. I figured it would be. It's a lot of chasers live in that. Let's see. And I got 19, the new high. 19, that is from Nick. So again, we still have the hobby box that's coming up next, but yeah, that's all. Those are chasers from the base paper. DeLauder, Rushing, Holiday, Simpson, Mayer, Williams, Crochet, Carter, Casey, Pico Armstrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're gonna get at least 5 out of the hobby box. Like I said, we'll crack that one now. So, I mean, the Asia box, like I said, we didn't hit the prospects we were looking for, but I mean, you see why I call it like a third of a hobby box. If you look at like everything combined there, the 3 autos, again, 2 of them were on color. We had several numbered. You had a couple, you had the 2 numbered paper, 3 numbered paper. Each box had 1 numbered paper, had a few refractors, some color. There's a yellow, there's a gold, nice refractors. It's a third of a hobby box. Like I said, it could have used a little bigger names that we were hitting, but those 3 combined are going to have a layout, like I said, very similar to this one. These are going for $840 on blowout right now. I'm at $750 for the 3-parter, the 2021-22. All right, here we go. Up to 25. What up, Rebecca? Sorry, there was a couple there. I see Terry. I missed, let's see, you got Terry and then Mickey, Jeff, Mickey. Like I said, Mickey's 25 looks like the high right now. All right, here we go. So we got the Bowman, the 25 Bowman draft, the hobby box, and we have our 2 multiverse back there. We're halfway closed on the live fill. So again, the live fill, if you guys are just hopping in, it's the 3 boxes. It's the 3 Asias, which again, it's like a hobby box, just 20, 21, 22. So those 3 boxers, $75 a spot, same deal, papers auctioned off. But it's essentially $25 a team. Or over here on the side, we have the break we've been doing a bunch of, multiverse series 2 repack along with a update hobby box. Seth Hernandez first. We're going to top load that one. Jordan Yost. JoJo Parker, another good one. Paper is Rakin Cunningham. There's Seth Hernandez, first chrome. We'll top load that one for the Pirates. Pico Cone. Jordan Yost first. Got a little something on that card. It was kind of sticking to the one above it, but that is on the Yost. Gabe Davis, Walker Jenkins, Ethan Frey, first chrome, Arun Escobar, Axis Walker Jenkins, Kane Kepley, first refractor, Easton Carmichael, first refractor. No paper for the neighbor kids. The show went better than expected. Nice. Rebecca, was it easier or harder than you thought it was going to be? I know you were anxious getting ready for that one. 10 on the draft. You got it. Rebecca, did I remember to warn you about the kids? I might not have. I just thought of that. I don't think I did. Yeah, you've got to, when you set up a table at a show, you've got to go in. I mean, it's cool to help some kids out, but you'll get a lot of requests. What up, folks? Like, hey, I'm trying to do a trade up challenge. Would you trade this $10 card for your $100 card? Like, rather not. The worst, though, is, man, I don't know at what point kids learn to understand how the comps work, but the one to, hey, you guys buying, you start looking at the cards, you're like, hey, you got some nice stuff. You start looking at comps, it's like, all right, well, this one's comping for 100. Like, what are you asking? I'm asking 150. Well, not sure if we can help you out there, bud. 30 on paper. I see you. Oh, and there we go. Good today, folks. How you doing, bud? Folks over on YouTube. Folks, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Facebook, and most of our chat is active over on Facebook, but I can relay for you. Kyle Lodies. Gavin Feen, Kate Anderson. These these are all fresh in my head, so I can go through these a little quicker. Michael Lombardi first, Travis Bazana, Aaron Watson, Franklin Arias, Caleb Wing, JoJo Parker first chrome, Aiden West first in action, Liam Doyle, Dax Kilby first refractor. There we go. Devin Taylor first refractor. Top load a few of these, actually. Let me get these out. These keep getting hung. We'll go through all those anyway. It was nuts with the kids. They had to be schooled from somebody. I'm telling you. You'll get burned the first couple times, and then you realize that, oh, this is going to happen the whole show. The Kilby, top load both of those. All right, let's keep rolling. Sold mostly. Got a cool basketball rookie. Nice. Very nice. Kyle Lodies. I haven't been to a show in a long time. Another Cade. Doubling up. probably double up on a couple of them. Max Williams, Ianson, Eli Willits, first chrome. That'll go to the Nats. Caleb Lee's first. Gage Wood, first. Grant Richardson, Cade Crossland, Kason Cunningham first. Josiah Hartshorn, and Travis Bazana prize prospects. Cash Mayfield and Sean Episcope first refractors. I never trust the damn kids. You don't want to sound like an ogre, but it's true. Yeah, if you guys hadn't worked the table before, that's it takes a minute to get used to. Like I said, you love seeing it. You love seeing, kids get in the hobby and, coming up with their case, and they've got, nice cards, but too many people have said yes to them. So they will keep asking. Guess I can't blame them. Billy Carlson, Ike Irish, Ethan Frey, Steele Hall. First auto, Cooper Fleming. First Bowman auto for the Rays. Tampa Bay, that was Joe in the 20. Joe Ackerman. I got a couple Joes in here. Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, Nate George, James Ellwanger, Felon Celestin, Gavin Keelan, first chrome. JoJo Parker, prize prospects. Braden Montgomery, and Walker Jenkins refractors. So first auto down. I got my one box that I had my wife try to apply for, like on the EQL drops. I'm 0 for a million. Haven't been able to hit anything. And then for this one, I was like, for top Chrome Black, I told her, why don't you try to get some? And she didn't know to change the quantity, so she just applied for one and got it. Me, Jason, Manny, Trent. There's a couple others, Drake, Coy. I don't think any of us have ever gotten one. And first try, she got one. So that box just came in. I'm going to put that probably in Wednesday's break. Tomorrow, I've got, I'm going to do the case break of Multiverse. So Multiverse case break tomorrow. Same break I did this past Tuesday. It's same break that Trent puts up, same price Trent puts up, only I swap out the boxes. Instead of using the 2 prospect editions, I'm using those 21 Bowman Chrome boxes. So same price point. Those are at $109 a spot. Trent goes through 2 rounds pretty much every Friday. I did my first one this past Tuesday. We went through 2 rounds. I have 2 cases of Multiverse left. Series 3 is around the corner. I should have it in time. So, yeah, hoping we can go through 2 rounds tomorrow. Charles Davalon first. Tommy White, Nick Becker, Hagen Smith, Steele Hall first. CJ Gray, Ryan Mitchell first. Michael Selena first, Sky Blue. Gustavo Melendez first refractor. Tate Southazine first refractor. And then the Reptilian is Bazana. 83 out of 125. On the Aqua Dragon scale. Let's see, Guardians, that was Anthony Cox. Did you go buy a Powerball? I did not because it was attributed by my wife to her positive attitude, which I apparently lack. I'm sure I'm not sure a lot of you guys have probably heard that. If you just be more positive. Tate Southazine, first refractor. She's going to kill me. No, she's always getting on to me for being a negative Nancy. I think it was the one box. Seth Hernandez. And then Brandon Compton, first base auto. Another base auto. This one going to the Marlins. Marlins were Justin Fenton in the 29 spot. Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, Griffin Hughes, Bryce Cunningham, Caleb Bonham, Murph Gray, Eduardo Quintero, Axis, Hoswar Gonzalez, Malcolm Moore, Refractor, Corbin Dickerson, first Bowman, Refractor. Let's see, put these here. Favorite purchase was the Jordan Hooker auto. Hooker was his college mascot. Oh, nice. Very nice. Rebecca, I've got a Jordan I'm going to toss in your back. I got a cool card that, yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, nah, I need to send this to her. So you gotta, I'm gonna throw a Jordan in one of your bags here. I think I can get it in for this week. If not, I'll put it in next week's. I got you a fun card coming. You like it. Doesn't seem you're too negative for St. Patty's Day. I was not. I was not. It's gonna be a minute before I get approval to do that again. I need to let that last one wear off. She was not happy. Eli Willits. It was fun though. Jackson Wiggins. I also found a new drink that has been added to the repertoire. Wiggins is 19 out of 125. Cubs were. I was looking for them earlier. There they are. Anthony Cox in the 11. Joseph Zierwa, Tyson Lewis, Max Bellew, Coaching Sean Episcope, Tate Southacene first, Corbin Dickerson, Prize Prospects Mitch Voigt, Ethan Hedges first refractor, and Ethan Frey first refractor. Nice one, Strohs. Absolutely. Yeah, I was doing a little spring cleaning and came across that one. I forgot I even had it. That Alvarez. There's Willits. Then the paper, this goes with its team, and we got a green grass. Paper is Michael Lombardi, color match for the Royals, 72 out of 150. KC was John Spurbeck. And then Obermweller, first Bowman, green grass, 1099 for the Phils. Phillies were 7, Nathan Reppert. X-Fractor, Tanner Franklin, Dominic Reed first, Rock Riggio, Cody Bowker, Leo DeVries, Jake Cook, Luis Pena, Cody Miller first, Caden Bodine, Axis, Thomas White refractor, Arun Escobar refractor. No, didn't make it onto the mantle. Didn't bump the kiddos and all their art stuff. My kids both go to like after school art programs. Keeps them busy. Keeps our refrigerator decorated. No, they love it, and it's not a screen, so I do too. Taden Gray, we got Voigt, Nyans. Caden Bodine first, Cameron Nelson, Kyson Witherspoon first, Connor Essenberg first, Devin Taylor, Enrique Bradfield, Easton Carmichael, Tate Southacene on the draft insert, Ryan Walschmidt refractor, Enrique Bradfield Jr. refractor. 3 packs to go. Should have one auto here. Gavin Feen, Ethan Conrad. There's Tyler Bremner, Brady Ebel, Jamie Arnold, Liam Doyle. Ty Harvey's going to go with the Padres. That is 471 out of 499. Sky blue paper. Brandon Compton first. J.R. Ritchie. Sean Gamble first chrome. Luke LaCourse, Max Clark. Mason Morris. Eduardo Tait. Axis Ike Irish. Nolan Schubart refractor first Bowman. Gavin Keelan first refractor for the Giants. That's who they're looking for. 2 on the right. Gotcha, bud. The Padres, well, we just got the Harvey paper. There's not been any Padres autos yet. I can't remember if we've gotten anything top loaded. Of course, I'll do the recap here at the end. We'll check for them. Nothing huge, I don't think, from the Padres yet. Waiting for you. Bremner for the paper spot. Again, I'll do a recap here in just a minute, though. We got 2 packs and 2 repacks, and then we'll hit the recap. Oh, hang on. 2 on the right for Joe. Come on. So 1, 4, and 6. Last 3 spots left on the 3-boxer. Rebecca, oh, man, I'm sorry, guys. Dude, this whole time, I forgot to... Sorry, I had that over top. I meant to do... I just never came in here and pasted it. Sorry, not that one. Bottom scroll. I pasted it, and I forgot to turn it back on. Sorry about that, guys. Rebecca, you have the... I'll give you a quick one. You have the Brewers, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I pasted them to the little scroll bar at the bottom. I just when we switched the views to this one, I forgot to take the sign up banner down. Sorry about that. Let's see, Quentin Young. Is this the auto coming up? Maybe. Let's find out. Work our way down to it. Josue Briseño, Malachi Witherspoon, Jared Thomas, Ryan Weidman, Esmerin Valdez, Aaron Walton, Xavier Nyans, draft insert, George Lombard, Feldman Celestin, both refractors. One more, Dean Moss, base. And it is the auto. First Bowman, yellow, Ethan Petrie. Nats getting the first Bowman yellow auto to 75. Just not the one we were looking for. I was hoping for the Willets. Ethan Petrie, 11 out of 75. That is their second rounder. Good color on the auto. Right team. Wrong round. Don't go anywhere. I still got 2 multiverse repacks coming up, so hang tight. Gamble. Jake Monroe, Theo Gillen, Dean Livingston, Tyron Lorenzo, Aiden Miller, Landon Viradek, Dakota Jordan, prize prospects, Cade Anderson, Jack Gurovich, first refractor, James Ellwanger, first refractor. All right, so here is the paper. Wrong Nat, for sure. Nationals, that was Kurt, by the way. Kurt knew. Current high bid is 30. Sorry, I know that 3 is not real clean, but it is $30. Here is all of the base paper. So everything on the right. Remember when I told you it's a third of a hobby box? So check this out. This is the hobby box. These are the 3. You can see the 3 different designs there, but these are the 3 Asia boxes. So that's all of the unnumbered base paper. And I went ahead and pulled and top loaded a bunch of the chasers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that I pulled just for, for my chaser list, and we did hit 7 in that last box. So it was JoJo Parker, Tyler Bremner, Eli Willits, Kane Anderson twice, Seth Hernandez twice, Chase DeLauder, Dalton Rushing, Jackson Holiday, Chandler Simpson, Marcelo Mayer, Carson Williams, Garrett Crochet, Evan Carter, Owen Casey, and Pete Crow Armstrong. And we got 35, the new high bid there on the paper. Mickey. And then here are the last 2 boxes. So Multiverse is the, if you guys hadn't seen these are the repacks that Rare Edition puts together. They put out a public checklist with every single card in the entire set on their checklist on their website. If you go to rareedition.com, select repacks off the drop-down menu, go to Baseball 2026, and it's the latest Series 2. There's a Series 1 and a Series 2. We finished up Series 1 earlier this year. Series 2, there's not much left. I am probably going to have my last round of case breaks tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll line up a case break of Multiverse. We typically go through 2 rounds of those. It'll be a straight fill, so it'll be random teams, straight fill. The same $109 price point that Trent does on Fridays. I just switch up the boxes that we pair with him. He does a couple of Prospect Edition boxes. I use the 21 Bowman Chrome Hobby Box. They're about the same price point. It's less autos. I think those Prospect Editions are like 6 autos a box. These Bowman Chromes are 2, but they're licensed. So 21 Bowman Chrome. Ooh. See a Flawless up front. Kenny Fenelon is the bonus. So this pack's got 2 in here. The bonus hit here is the Kenny Fenelon. First auto to 299, speckled auto, 34 out of 299. The bonus cards, about 4 or so, give or take 1. Like 3 to 5 boxes per case will have a bonus card. They even put the bonus cards on the checklist. So that's Kenny Fenelon. The feature card, though, is from Flawless. What do we got from Flawless? Jackson Churio, diamond to 25 with an actual piece of the diamond. Out of Flawless, out of 2025 Flawless. Diamond guaranteed by Panini. So the Brewers getting a little jewelry on this one. Who had the Brew Crew? Brewers, Rebecca in the 9, taking the diamond to 25. Jackson Churio out of 25 Flawless. Looks like, okay, Joe got the $40 bid on the paper. So, Alan, I see your 37. Joe actually took it to 40, though. 40 the high bid. That is Joe. Joe V. I got a couple Joes in here. And then, like I said, tomorrow, guys, I'll do a case break of these. So I've got 2 cases left. I've got a case that we're working on, but I got 2 cases left. So we'll go through. I'll line it up. I'm assuming we'll probably close pretty quick. And I'll go ahead and line up that second round if and when we do. So potentially 2 cases to run tomorrow. And then I'm thinking probably by either end of the week or what's more likely is probably like first of next week, we'll be jumping into Series 3. They haven't put the checklist together yet, or they haven't published it at least. So I don't know what it looks like yet, but they've been pretty good. All right, again, another one with a bonus. I see you, Terry. Terry said 45, baby. Just some random granny. Yeah, Mark, I know. I saw it. All right, Terry's got the high bid at 45. I'll update that in a second. But first up, the bonus card is a dime. PSA 10 2025 top silver pack, James Wood. So rookie silver pack, PSA 10. That one is going to, I think we said that was Kurt. Yeah, Kurt with the Nats in the 17. 2 for 2 with bonuses. And Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks getting the auto to 75. 40 out of 75 on card Topps Chrome out of, let's see, 23 Topps Chrome Platinum. So Randy Johnson going to the Diamondbacks. That one is Arizona. Michael Shinky in the 10. All right, guys, here is the recap. I'll make last call on the base paper, but we are up to 45 from Terry. Here was the recap. If you guys missed it, always stick around till the end of the breaks. I go back through and recap every single card that we top loaded plus. The sleeve only we'll do later, but I'll recap everything that we top loaded. So Ty Harvey, first paper to $4.99. Gavin Keelan, first refractor. Michael Lombardi, first blue paper to $150. Cade Obermiller, green grass to $99, first Bowman. Jackson Wiggins to $125. Ethan Frey, first refractor. Tate Southesine, first refractor. Travis Bazzana to $125. Aqua Reptilian. Eli Willits, first chrome. Dax Kilby, first refractor. We got, is it 3 spots? I haven't missed anybody yet, have I? I'll go back and double check, make sure I didn't miss any claims, but I believe we got 3 spots left on the 3-boxer, guys. JoJo Parker, first chrome. Seth Hernandez, first chrome. Kumar Rocker, first Asia. Chase Delauder, first refractor. Roberto Campos on the yellow lava, that's the 75. Blake Burkhalter, first Bowman green paper to 99. Julio Carreras to 99, green paper. Michael Morales, true gold to 50, first Bowman. P. Carr Armstrong, first refractor as a Met. Spencer Torkelson, first paper to $4.99. Ethan Conrad, first mega. Tyler Bremner, first mega. Ethan Frey with a pair of first megas. Billy Carlson, first chrome. Ryan Mitchell, first laser. Josh Hammond to 10, black, first mega. Seth Hernandez, first chrome. Dylan Cruz, rookie debut, sepia. Taylor Rogers on the blue Ray Wave to 150. Ethan Petrie to 75, first Bowman yellow auto. Brandon Compton, first Bowman auto. Cooper Fleming, first Bowman auto. Brenner Cox, first Bowman auto. Lonnie White Jr., first Bowman refractor auto to $4.99. Bailey Horn, blue to 150, blue Wave, first Bowman auto. And then Randy Johnson to 75 on the 23 Topps Chrome Platinum green on-card auto. Kenny Felon to $2.99, first Bowman Speckle auto. Jackson Churio, flawless diamond to 25. And then James Wood on the PSA 10, 25 top silver pack rookie. All right. That is everything we top loaded from the break. Let's see. Nathan's grabbing spot number 4 there on the right side. So we're 2 away. 1 and 6. Last 2 spots. Let me update that real quick. And then we'll make last call on the base paper. Let me see. Right side. Spot 4 to Nathan. And then Justin says he can do 1 and 6, so that closes us, guys. Let me just update that real quick. Do me a favor when you guys are sending payments on those, before you send, real quick. Here, let me just make sure. Yeah, so Rebecca, I got Justin's comment got in there first. He's got 1 and 6, and that closes it. I can put up a round 2 if anybody wants to. Just let me know, and I'll put it up. Doesn't hurt to line it. Let's see. On the payments, before you send over, do me a favor. Make sure that when you guys are sending, you're sending as friends and family. If you're using Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, it's the same Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle that we used for the main break. But for the PayPal payments, just do me a favor. Make sure we're using the one that I have pinned down here at the bottom of the chat. As you scroll the comment around, that comment should stay put. It's that gold188@yahoo.com. Okay, just want to make sure that for PayPal payments, use that one because that'll take friends and family. But Venmo, Cash App, they're the same as the main break. I went ahead and listed them. I didn't list it, but Zelle is the same as the main break too. But do me a favor, if you're sending Venmo or Cash App, don't put anything in the notes other than just an emoji. I know it makes you put something, but just use an emoji. If you put anything about like breaks or spots or teams, we can get dinged for gambling. So a lot of times people would put like, Dodgers with a payment amount, and all Venmo sees is that you sent us a bunch of money and put Dodgers on it. I think they assume that we're like bookies taking bets, or that you're out of state, a state that can't do like sports books and, doing it over state lines. So whatever it is, they're dinging it, that we got the main, like the Jet Breakers Venmo and the Jet Breakers Cash Out were both closed for that reason. That's why we use our personals now. I'm just trying to keep those from getting dinged too. All right, let's see. Here's the base paper. So we're going to make last call. I'm going to double check my list here, but I believe we're at 45 is the high. Terry, I'm going to go back through and make sure I didn't miss any comments, but I think Terry LaPointe's got it at 45 currently. Put that there. And again, that stack was headlined with JoJo Parker, Tyler Bremner, Eli Willits, Kate Anderson twice, Seth Hernandez twice, Chase DeLauder, Dalton Rushing, Jackson Holiday, Chandler Simpson, Marcelo Mayer, Carson Williams, Garrett Crochet, Evan Carter, Owen Casey, and Pete Crow Armstrong. All first Bowmans. 17, I think we counted. So, let's see. I believe it was 45. Yeah, 45 was the high. All right, going once, going twice. There's a little bit of a delay. Don't try to snipe it. It doesn't work very well. I'm about to say sold. Once I say sold, I can't go back. So type it now, enter it now. Otherwise, it's about to go for 45. And I don't see any other comments. Sold. Terry, yours, bud. If it comes in after this, guys, I cannot take it. Terry, you got it for 45. Congrats, bud. That's a big stack of paper. Big time paper spot. All right. I'm going to put this over here so I can type a little easier. Bear with me here. I'm going to just real quick check some payments. If you guys are in the live fill, I'm going to leave it on the screen for just a minute. Let me copy and paste that over here. I appreciate it, Terry. You too, man. All right. I'm out of the chat for just a minute. All right, Brett, I got yours. Joe, I've got yours. Joe for one. And Brett for one. See, Nathan and Justin, I've got you guys for 2 apiece. There's 1 for Justin, 2 for Justin. And then Nathan 1 and Nathan 2. Rebecca, I've got yours. Okay, and then I got, let's see, I'm looking for 2 from Anthony Cox, 1 from Michael Dyer. Let me see if either of you guys sent to the Jet Breakers PayPal. Check over there real quick. Terry, I got the 45 of the paper. Thank you, sir. Let me see. No. Okay, we're good. Which is good. We don't want it there. Okay, yep. So Anthony Cox, I've got you for 2. Michael Dyer, I've got you for 1. If you guys are in here, go ahead and shoot those over. If you got any questions on the payments, let me know. In case they're not in here, I'm also going to send them over a DM here real quick. So give me just 1 second here, guys. Let me type that out and shoot that over to them. Let's see. Okay, we're all full on the 3 years of draft. Live fill. Okay, let me send over one here as well. Okay, so I just sent DMs to, again, Michael Dyer and Anthony Cox. I'm going to tag them in the chat as well. Okay, we're going to give them just a minute here, guys, while they're hopefully catching those DMs and tags. If anybody wants to put in for any backup claims that open up, just let me know there in the chat. Rebecca, if you're still up for a backup claim, let me know. I'm gonna give them just a minute though. It's tough when you do these lives because I mean, especially if they didn't think they were gonna go, people hop off the stream. Yeah, I know Anthony was in here, but if he didn't realize that it was going to go, he may have popped off or may have forgot he got a spot. So we'll give it just a minute while we wait on that. Let me start setting up the randomizer. Okay, we're going to call this one. Let me do a quick copy paste. Okay, so 20, 21, 22. Bowman Draft Asia box. Okay. All right, I got my random set up. Let me just check and see if these payments are in. Let's see. I'm not getting a response here. So again, if anybody wants to offer any up, here, let me go back into the comments here, see if anybody's responded. Yeah, I got a couple I'm still waiting on, guys. I'm gonna have to open these up. If we got any other, if anybody wants to put in for one of those that open up, let me know. Rebecca, I know you were trying to get one more. If you were still interested, let me know. I may have one open up. I may have another one. If anybody else wants to put a backup claim, we may be a couple away here. Okay, Rebecca, I'm gonna hold. Let me put you in a placeholder for a second here. Anybody else would anybody else want to take a backup claim? If so, I'm gonna probably go ahead and call at least two of these, and so we can run. Michael's got one spot for 75, and then let's see who's got Anthony. You've got two spots for 150. I mean, I can hold one of those, but I can't do all three. I can't do the two. So if we get one more, I'm okay floating the one for 75, but I can't do the two. So if I get one more, then we'll go ahead and replace the two, just float the one, and I'm good with starting that. Sorry, I've had people not like come back and not pay for these. So I have been too generous in the past on like, okay, yeah, just trusting that people get these in, and it's always people that I think are probably good for it, like not really worried about it, and then every once in a while, usually it's not an issue, but every once in a while, and like it sucks. They've added up to a bunch, so just got to kind of limit that a little bit. If we get one more backup, I'm good with running. So let me clear the desk a little bit. Nathan, you want backup? Okay. So here, I'll pull this down in a second. Let's do that. I'm gonna check one more time. If the payments aren't there, Anthony, I've texted, I've tagged. If the payments aren't there, I'm gonna have to open up those two spots, and then you guys can send those over, and we can run. Like I said, we'll float the one back. I can't float the two for a total of 3. Double checking. Sorry, one more time. Just refreshing each of these. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything, and I have no response or even seen it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open those back up and give those. I'm gonna give one to each of you guys. That was Nathan and Rebecca. Go ahead and send over. Okay, cool. Michael just sent his. Okay, I'm just gonna tell him had to open those up, bud. We'll get you on the next one. Michael, you're good. Appreciate it. Anthony, bud, we'll get you next time. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Let me put these. Do you guys have a preference, Rebecca? You were the first one to offer. Rebecca, do you got a preference to which one of those I put you in? No preference. Okay, I'll put you in the first one, and then Anthony, I'll put you here in the second one. Or, I mean, sorry, Nathan. All right, and let me just real quick change my list over here. Okay, Nathan got yours, Michael got yours, Rebecca got yours. We're good to go. All right. I'm just grabbing 3 boxes. I'm going to make y'all pick all 3. We'll grab the first 3 off. All right, and let's go to the randomizer. We go to the team list first. There we go. There's our teams. Here, I'll minimize that. Just kind of clear some windshield. And boom, there we go. I'll make this bigger in just a minute, guys. Let me get the teams randomized first. Then I'll zoom in. I got Justin Fenton in spot 1. Joe is in spot 2. Rebecca's in 3. Nathan's in 4. Michael Dyer's in 5. Justin Fenton's in 6. Brett is in 7. Nathan is in 8 and 9. Rebecca is in spot number 10. That's my 1 through 10 list. And then here is the randomizer. 2020, 2021, and 2022. Bowman Draft Asia. 3-box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, May 4th. 5 total rounds on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list, Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. As always, guys, we spin it 5 times. We don't bother with the dice roll. 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized, that 5th and final time, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'll copy and paste that randomized list, drop it next to your all's names, and then whatever team you have next to your name, that is the team that you'll have for the break, or whatever. Sorry. Gave you guys the wrong speech. I'll copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names. Then I'll move the columns over so that if you're in spot 4, you get all the 4s. 4, 14, 24. 5 gets the 5s. 5, 15, and 25. So on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start. Best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. I got the White Sox down to the Rangers. Copying. Pasting. Taking 11 through 30. Drag and drop. Drag and drop over here again. And now I can zoom in. There we go. That's better. Justin Fenton, I've got you with the White Sox, Guardians, and Braves. Joe, I've got you with the Mets, Rays, and Jays. Rebecca, Tigers, Cardinals, and Royals. Nathan with the Nats, the Twins, and the Rockies. Michael Dyer, Reds, Red Sox, and Marlins. Justin Fenton, Cubs, Diamondbacks, and Yankees. Brett with the O's, Stros, and Phillies. Nathan with the Padres, A's, and Mariners, as well as the Pirates, Giants, and Brewers. And then Rebecca with the Dodgers, Angels, Rangers. If you guys want to do any trades, now's the time. I'm just going to clear the desk a little bit. Card gods have spoken. All right. Well, we'll give it just a few more seconds, guys. Still clearing my table. Had to open the door and extend the air conditioning time a little bit. It's like scheduled to kick off when they all leave. I'm like, hang on, I'm still here. Rebecca's asking you guys, what do you guys think about the Asia box? You guys like these? I mean, I like that the classes are starting to pick up a little bit. The classes are not bad, and I mean, it's all the same stuff that you would get out of the hobby boxes. Like, we've pulled reds out of these. It's not like there's anything not included. I do think it might be, well, they didn't do Asia boxes this year. They did the mega boxes instead, like true retail. But the only real difference I would say is probably, I would imagine if they were doing them now, that you might have a little bit more limitation going after like short prints. But they didn't really do short prints in those years, 2020, 21, 22. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't exist, but it wasn't a big part of the box. You know, you didn't have, you know, animes and Garbage Pail Kids and, you know, Crystallized and Retrofractors and, you know, Tom Brady and Dan Marino and John Elway. Like, you didn't have those chases then. Spotlights, Crystallized, like those weren't in any of those anyway. So I don't think you would probably have those if they did modern Asia boxes, but that to me is the only real difference between the, like 3 combined boxes and a current box. Is just some, you know, less short print chase. But again, that's more, it's the years more so than it is the box style. They're hard to find. People don't know what they are. They look at them and they look like blasters. And I think people assume that's what they are. I hate the packaging. It looks like a blaster. And so people see it and they're like, oh, some, you know, weird draft blasters. And it's like, that's not what it is. Most people haven't seen them. They're very hard to find. All right, guys, take a screenshot if you need it. I'm about to pull this down. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn that off down there now. Bottom scroll, don't really need that anymore. If anybody wants me to kick off round 2, I can. Just let me know. Wait for somebody to nominate it. We'll do the same way. We'll go chronological. So same deal, guys. We got a paper spot in this one. We'll open the bidding where we always do at $10. I can't ship it for less than 10. It's got to go in a box instead of a bubble mailer. So that's why we start the shipping at 10, or start the paper at 10, and whatever it goes for, goes for. But we'll do it just like we did during the break. I'll keep an eye out for the one, you know, for some of the chasers. I'll top load that just as a courtesy to whoever ends up taking the paper in this. Julio Rodriguez, not a first. Bobby Witt, same deal. Corbin Carroll as a prospect. Colt Keith, Mason Wynn. Some other good ones in here, too. Spencer Torkelson, top load. That was a #1 overall. He panned out. He's had a really good career. Young. Hans Kraus, refractor. Maybe not the #1 overall hype. Trey Cruz, first refractor. Corey Lee, Asia. Jordan Groshans, Quinn Priester, Asia. Mark Vientos, Sammy Infante, Kyle Isbell, Chromes, and then Spencer Torkelson, 20 and 20. Yeah, I mean, the 3 boxes we got in the break, we got decent color, we got good representation on it. It's just, we just didn't really get a lot of the chasers we were looking for. What you lose when you go back a few years is you lose that middle ground. You lose that that whole batch of guys that are what ifs. That, you know, maybe they pan out. Like, you've got a deep middle of, you know, we'll see what happens, guys. And after 5 years, we've seen what happens. And some of them pan, a lot of them don't. And that's why they, yeah, some of them you feel and you're like, hey, I don't know who some of these people are. Some of them didn't pay him. Justin Foscue, Max Meyer. Not a first there. Jaron Duran, not a first. Garrett Mitchell, Zach Veen, both firsts. Nick York, first. Dylan Dingler's first. Gerard Encarnacion, refractor. Tanner Burns, first refractor. Emerson Hancock, first refractor on an Asia. We'll top load that one. Mark Vientos, Asia. Patrick Bailey, first Asia. Carson Tucker, Christian Chamberlain, first. Corey Lee, franchise futures, Robert Hassel, and Justin Lange. There's Hancock. Go ahead and top load Bailey as well. Patrick Bailey. Give me a little color here. I'm asking, you shall receive. Got a purple coming. Tyler Soderstrom first. Alec Thomas on the refractor. Matthew Dyer, first refractor. Shane Baz. Carmen Mlodzinski first. And there we go. Jordan Walker. Nice. First Bowman on the Asia refractor. Again, a lot like a mega. Who had him? Who had the Cardinals? Rebecca in the 3. So Jordan Walker on the Asia parallel. Dane Acker, Connor Phillips, Adley Rutschman, Speckle. That is, I believe, unnumbered. Is it a mini? It's mini diamond, actually. The auto, Trey Cruz. So first Bowman auto for the Tigers. Rebecca in the 3. These like pre-2024 boxes, the autos and the numbered parallels were on slightly thicker stock. Third rounder, by the way. The unnumbered stuff was on normal stock, but numbered and autoed, they went a little thicker. They stopped doing that in 24. 21st overall, Jordan Walker. Oh, here, Adley 2. Just double checking, no number. Yeah, mini diamond though. For the O's. Orioles was Brett in the 7. That's true. There were a lot more on cards. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that as well. Austin Wells for the paper. Reed Detmers, Heston Kjerstad, Gage Workman, Jared Jones. Numbered paper goes with its team. That is Emerson Hancock. 133 out of 250. Cavasso, Mike Ciani, both refractors. Dane Acker, first Asia. Francisco Alvarez, Alika Williams, first Asias. Mitchell Parker, first Chrome. Nick Lofton, Milan Tolentino, first Chromes. Glimpse of Greatness, J. Dom. top load a few of these. So Seattle, we said that was, I'm pretty sure I read them off last time, but in case I missed them, Seattle was Nathan in the 8. So we had Austin Wells and Spencer Torkelson going to the paper spot along with all the rest of that base paper. We'll keep racking them up. We'll go 2021 next. All right, box 2. 21 Bowman draft. I've only got, I think, enough to do 1 or 2 more rounds of the 3 years. I've got more 22s than anything. I think I've got like a few more 22s. I think I've got like 4 22s left, like 2 2020s and maybe 2 21s, somewhere in there. I don't know. Colton Cowser. I got to dig around back there. Sal Frelick, first Bowman. Emmanuel Rodriguez and Andrew Painter, first refractors. Alejandro Mojica on the Asia. Mason Black, first Asia. Luis Rodriguez, Asia. CJ Abrams. Doug Nikhazy, first. Asa Lacey and Genesis Sal Frelick. Sorry, guys. Bump the camera. Come on. Come on. Harry Ford. Marcelo Mayer for the paper. JT Schwartz, first refractor. Peter Hubick, first refractor. Jose Salas, Noel V. Marte, and Ricky Tiedemann, first Bowman, all 3 Asias. Helio Ramos, Ryan Holgate, first. Jeremy De La Rosa, Genesis, Ryan Cusick. With them being independent boxes, that's another difference between doing it this way versus just like a regular old hobby box. Usually with the hobby boxes, it's 1 numbered and 2 unnumbered autos, or vice versa. You may get 2 numbered, 1 unnumbered. I think I did that right. It's usually a 2-1 split. With these, they're completely independent of each other. So we could get 3 O's either way. We get 3 base autos. We get 3 numbered. In the main break, we had 2 numbered and 1 base. And I'm thinking this one may be numbered. Looks blue. I'm hoping that's the auto. Carson Williams, paper. Bubba Chandler, first Bowman paper. Kyle Manzardo, Brendan Davis, and that one's going to the Cubbies. That is numbered on the back. 152 out of 199. Owen Kellington, first refractor. Ian Moeller, first refractor. Ryan Webb, first. Brian Buelvas. And Tyler Madison, first Bowman, all Asias. Brock Selvage, first. Ryan Holgate, first. CJ Abrams. And the auto, Tanner Allen, First Bowman auto, 46 out of 150 for the Marlins. Like I said, the field of in-betweens just kind of shrinks. And they're hits and misses. Tanner Allen is 46 out of 150. That's going to the Marlins. Marlins were Michael Dyer in the 5. That is their 4th rounder from 21. So first 2 autos, both on color. We are up in the count on the color. Brennan Davis. And then Bubba Chandler to the paper spot along with Carson Williams. And then last pack from 21. Benny Montgomery. Jackson Jobe. Brandon Bonacci, refractor. Frank Mazzucato, first Bowman refractor. Michael Harris and Hedbert Perez, Asias. Ben Kudrna, first Bowman, Asia. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Sal Frelick first. Let's leave that one up. Malcolm Nunez, 50 out of 99. Cardinals getting some color. Green speckle to 99. Not their first free agent signing. And then Mazzucato and Ben Kudrna on the insert. Cardinals was Rebecca in the 3. So Rebecca, hold on one second. I got to grab a fresh thing of top loaders, the thick ones. Hold on one second. Okay. So I'm going to need them for the next box too, so. There's Nunez. Again, we'll sleeve. Frelick. All right. Last one. 22. Yeah, definitely a lot fewer colors in these older ones too, which is nice. And when you do hit one on color, there's a lot fewer that are high number. You get a lot better odds pulling a lower numbered parallel just because there's a lot smaller pop counts, a lot smaller like production counts. I'm trying to do too much here with this, I think. Henry Bolt first. There's Dalton Rushing. We'll take that one. Cole Young. Numbered goes with its team. That's Jonathan Clase. 59 out of 199. Going to the paper. Or sorry, going to the Mariners. Jackson Churio refractor. Cooper Hurt, first Bowman refractor. Ignacio Alvarez. Sean McClain and Dylan Ray, first Bowman Asias. Errol Vera. Jacob Mizrowski first. You go Brew Crew. And then Cutter Coffee getting the auto in the very first pack here. 88 out of 99. First Bowman green auto. So we go 3 for 3 on color. And Red Sox, Michael Dyer in the 5. And then Brooks Lee and Connor Prelip on the blackjack insert. I have gotten double autos in these before, so I wouldn't write it off just yet. I mean, at a decent rate, actually, we will. It is not crazy uncommon to get extra autos out of these boxes. So maybe another one coming. That goes to the paper. The Clase's number, that goes to the Mariners. So Mariners were Nathan in the 8, and then the Red Sox, I don't think I looked them up. Red Sox were Michael in the 5. I did look them up. I remember now. Going to go ahead and top load Mizorowski. $10 on the paper. Alan bidding 10 on the paper. Every time you mention double auto, I don't mention them for fun. When I think there's a shot at them, I do get a lot of them right. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Maybe that one. Maybe the blue. Here's hoping. It's in the right spot. I think the non-autos will be in that same spot, but that is where we're looking. Zach Neto. Balcazar, refractor. Danny D'Andrade, base refractor. Joe Lamp, first Asia. Alex DeJesus and Ezekiel Tovar, Asia's. James Wood, Thomas Harrington, firsts. Steve Zobak, first. And not an auto. True Blue, Dylan Ray, first Bowman. Blue should be to 150. 9 out of 150 for the 4th rounder for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks were Justin in the 6. Usually when we get an extra auto, it is usually base. It's usually like we don't usually get dude, that is all jacked up. What in the heck? Sorry, I don't want to put this in there. Yeah, that's busted. Out the box too. Yeah, usually then when we get an extra, the extra's one of them's a base auto, if not both. If I recall getting double in color when that happens. Ellie is not in this one. Yeah, this is 22 draft. You'll find him in 22 Bowman. It's the same year. It's just it's not his class. And because he wasn't drafted, I don't think we'll find him on the base set either. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think he's on the checklist. Definitely not a first. First would have been 22 Bowman. Dalton Rushing again. There we go. Rushing's just absolutely raking right now. Good one to hit. Oscar Colas refractor. Termarr Johnson first refractor. Dylan Beavers, Zach Veen, Hayden Dunhurst first, all Asias. Zach Neto first, Pete Hansen first, Matt McClain, and then heir apparent Gavin Cross. One more pack. Make me a profit. Give me one more auto here. And then I forgot to write Alan's name earlier. Let me catch that now. He did claim 10 on the paper. 10's the high bid. Last pack. Come on. Give me some color. Give me a bonus. Good luck, guys. All right, paper. Carson, well, it's not his first class. looking for him earlier. Chase Meadrith first. Cole Young first. Jordan Lawler, Refractor. Warming Bernabel Refractor. J.R. Ritchie, William Bergola, and Brooks Lee, first Bowman Asias. Henry Davis, Roderick Arias, not going to get an extra auto. Kevin Parada, draft insert, and then blackjack insert. Jacob Mizrowski and Eric Brown. So one more time, give you guys a recap on this one, then we'll make last call on the base paper. Base paper's currently at 10. Also, guys, going to make a last call if anybody's looking for anything like Percy-wise. Let me know. Doesn't look like we're going to close another live fill round. Here is the highlights out of the base paper. Dalton Rushing twice. Carson Williams, Bubba Chandler, Marcelo Mayer, Austin Wells, Spencer Torkelson. Some of my highlights there. 7 total on top of all the rest of those. There is the paper. I'll give you guys the recap. High bid is currently $10. Went for 45 in the main break, adding in the 25. So here was the recap. Brooks Lee, first Bowman Asia. Dylan Ray, first blue to 150. Jacob Mizrowski, first chrome. Jonathan Clase to 199 on the paper. Malcolm Nunez, green to 99. Brennan Davis, paper to 199. Emerson Hancock to 250, first Bowman purple paper. Adley Rutschman, speckled unnumbered. Jordan Walker, first Bowman Asia. Patrick Bailey, first Bowman Asia. Emerson Hancock, first Asia. And then all 3 autos on color. Green, a blue, and a purple. So the green cutter coffee, all 3 first also. Green cutter coffee was to 99. Tanner Allen to 150, blue wave. And then true blue to 250, true purple to 250, Trey Cruz. Terry bumping it to 12 on the paper. Twelve's the new high. Allen to 14. And then also, guys, just a reminder that tomorrow I will have the case break, possibly 2 if we can close them, or up to 16, of Multiverse. We'll have Multiverse on deck for tomorrow. Potential that those could be my last 2 Multiverse cases until Series 3, which I'm hoping Series 3 will be like Friday or Monday. I'm hoping by next week we'll have it. I think Friday's probably a little maybe too optimistic. 16, Allen's dropping out, so 16's the high. Going once, going twice. Any takers, do it now. Don't try to snipe it. There's a little bit of a delay, and once I say sold, if you try to claim something and it comes in that delay, I can't take it. Yeah, we have. They told us optimistically it could be done on Friday, but I think realistically it's probably going to be closer to Monday, is my guess. So I probably just put it in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll probably put it in as like one of my, usually on release days. It's usually at the end of the week. I'll do I'll usually do like 4 of them or so in a break. I'll probably do that on Monday is my guess. And then case break for Series 3 on Tuesday, hopefully. All right. I got nothing else. Terry, it's yours, bud. 16. That one is you. Guys, that is all I got. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Congrats on all the hitters for tonight. Bucks on the way. Sounds good, bud. Sounds good. All right. Well, guys, like I said, we'll call it there. I'll put up a post here, a reminder post for tonight, just letting you guys, letting everybody know that tomorrow we got Multiverse. Yeah, make sure y'all get in the text, and you'll get the notification just as a heads up on PYT breaks, which is usually what I write. You also get a price preview with the Multiverse case breaks. I mean, everybody knows what it is. It's very regular, same as it always is. So. All right, guys. Well, cool. I'll let y'all run. Have a great night. Congrats on all my hitters tonight. If I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one.